Did I have any bleeps?
No.
Mr. Potty Mouth over there.
I know. You were wearing a Costco shirt last
I
time.
was wearing a Costco shirt. There you go. Not a sponsor yet. We'll hope not.
Yeah.
Not yet.
First thing this morning, Clark was like, Uncle Eric's coming to my birthday party, right? And she's like, no, buddy. Like, you only wanted to invite your classmates. Welcome back to episode 24 of Property Pairings. I'm Eric Kinzler.
Mike Pavone.
Yeah, well, he sent the video today, so I watched our whole pickleball match. You haven't got to see it yet. Yeah.
I lived it.
Yeah.
I lived it.
There's
I spent a lot of time sitting in the chair.
There's 4 different bleeps from me.
But you didn't actually swear, did you?
He said I did. I said the S word and I said the D word. So they're in there.
Terrible, but
It's funnier with the bleeps.
as far as YouTube's concerned, it is funnier with the bleeps.
I showed him the. Have you ever seen the count censored?
Oh, we were talking about that.
Sesame Street's The Count, the Dracula guy.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that.
And he does his one of his little shorts is him talking about how he loves to count, but they bleep the word count. It's so funny. It's so funny.
The way that they
It's highly
use his
suggestive,
voice.
very funny.
Yeah.
You have to watch it. So is it kind of like that then, or is it
No, it's not.
not like that?
It's just like there's like a bleep, and then later on there's another bleep, and then there's another one, and then there's one where I'm like, shouldn't have missed that one. Really? It's that? I hit that? I barely hit that.
Did I have any bleeps?
No.
Mr. Potty Mouth over there.
I know.
I know. What are your kids are gonna be like? Daddy, why does that sound keep playing?
For Uncle Eric.
Yeah. Well, luckily we didn't have it on when Jake and I were playing, because for sure, I dropped the F-bomb a couple of times. Like I didn't say it loudly, but
There
for
was some
sure.
aggressive conversation between the two of you.
Yeah.
Not adversarial, of course, we know, but it was like
No, we were both
more with yourself. Like, I should have got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both just
It was high intensity.
feel our athleticism fading away with age.
Oh, yeah.
But your mind still thinks you can do all the same things.
Just wait till you're where I'm sitting. I'm just sitting in the chair on the side of the court. Look how fast that ball's going.
I will say, Eric impressed me. I mean, I had kind of thought once he started mentioning like the history of tennis that he was gonna, be bringing something to the table. Cheers to you.
I'm gonna practice more. I have.
Well, tell him
12
what did you tell?
pickleballs.
Did you tell him about then you went and bought the pickleball paddle, and you have a go bag now?
I have a go bag now. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I did a big. I was doing the research and I saw a couple, but I did go with the hula.
Carbon fiber, 16 mil.
Oof. Carbon fiber. Wow.
Yeah, so we'll see. Should be good.
Probably better than mine.
Meanwhile, I have my Costco pack. I should probably play with that and my Costco shirt.
Yeah, I think you did. You were wearing your Costco shirt last time.
I was wearing a Costco shirt. There you go. Not a sponsor yet. We'll hope.
Yeah.
Not yet, but this podcast takes place in Kirkland, Washington. If you're listening. So.
Exactly.
We've drinking your scotch.
Yeah.
We've worn your shirts. We've played with your pickleball stuff.
We
I
Tokyo drift in your lines.
and I have
Or
the
easy to-
alligator slide from 2 years ago, which is great, by the way.
Oh,
No, we played on Friday, and then we played on Saturday.
oh, okay, coolest thing. So on Friday after playing, we're like talking, asking Mike what he's doing this weekend. He's like, oh, well, Clark's having his birthday party. And I'm thinking, oh man, I didn't get the invite. And immediately he's like, we asked him who he wanted to invite. He only wanted to invite his school friends. And I'm like, that's cool. I was like, I'll give him his birthday present another time.
Yeah.
And 8 o'clock the next morning, I get a text message from Mike's wife. And she's like, hey, first thing this morning, Clark was like, Uncle Eric's coming to my birthday party, right? And she's like, no, buddy. Like, you only wanted to invite your classmates.
It's like become now like, and that's a big honor. Is like, it's expected he's there now.
Yeah.
Like they didn't tell that to us because we're not operating that way, but he's
Right.
expecting Uncle Eric there.
That must feel nice.
It was, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, I have an open house. As soon as that's done, zoom over there. I had an open house, and then I had to meet with the client that likes the white button-up shirt. I don't know if I told you about her.
No, I want to unpeel that here,
get to that.
unpack that
Yeah.
in a minute.
So then got to go over there. That was really fun. He saw me. He's excited. And then, which I think is the real reason I got the invite, he's like, hey, Uncle Eric, did you bring that Ninjaga Lloyd Lego bike? Because that's what he asked me what he wanted. And I was like, yeah, I'll get you that. And that was, kids remember everything. That was like 2 weeks early or something.
Yeah.
When they want it.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, do you remember I asked you to clean your room? What? Do you want the Lloyd Ninjago bike that has the 2 wheels with the flame shooting out the back? Yeah, I asked for that last Monday at 8:02 a.m.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, I looked at him and all his friends are right there. And I was like, oh, I forgot. And he's looking at me and he's like, it's in the car.
Nice.
But then,
Yeah, this is the really cool part.
yeah. So Mike's other son, Mike was telling me like, Clark's got all of this Ninjago stuff and Ashton's got like one thing. He goes, so if you're going to get him another thing, I'm going to buy him this thing. I was, well, just tell me what he wants and I'll buy one for him too. So Ashton and I go out to the car to go get Clark's Lego set while he's inside putting together some other toy that he got. And
Mildly planned, like that was kind of the plan, right?
yeah. So I have Ashton's in there, but I kept it in a bag because I was like, this is gonna happen. So get out there. I'm holding Ashton. We grab Clark's thing. He's holding it, and he's like, hey, Uncle Eric, for my 6th birthday, will you get me the Kai motorcycle? And I was like, your 6th birthday? Why not when you're 5? And he's like, because I'm already 5, so it'll have to be my 6th birthday. I was like, yeah, but wouldn't you rather have it while you're 5? And he's like, yeah, but I'll just wait till my birthday. And so we get inside. He's giving Clark the Lego set, and they immediately rip that box open. And so I pull out of the bag the Kai motorcycle thing, and I held it up, and I was like, is this the one that you want? And it's like,
How cool is that?
yeah. He was like, that's the one. And I was like, here you go, buddy. So then we put that together, and it was just like,
Nice.
saved the day.
Well, that's like epic uncle moment.
Oh, yeah.
Where you just get to like walk in and be like, bam, mic
Yeah.
drop. Look at this thing I just read your mind on.
Yeah, it was awesome because he was like, because it's this and it's got this. And I was like, okay, yeah. Well, why not have that when you're 5? So
Well played.
yeah, that was a lot of fun. Felt good.
But then we had an epic. We played a lot of pickleball that
Oh, yeah.
evening.
Yep. You had there's like adults there, obviously, because so we were playing
They
against some of
usually are
them.
the ones who bring the kids.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, when I was younger, my mom just like dropped me off, came back later.
We're almost at that point where you like to get to those parties or like but like we're still with like Clark was 7s and then there's like younger siblings who are like 5s and 3s and 1s and things like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's... Oh, this is an okay question. What's potty training age?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Way younger.
Like just under usually, I don't know, 20 months, somewhere there to like 3 years. Like there's different times you want to try to do it. And then if there's like for us, it was like, or if you're going to have another kid, you don't want to be potty training too close to the arrival of a new kid because then
Yeah.
they could kind of associate, I have to do this because of my new sibling. So it's really nuanced.
I was gonna ask, because I guess if they have younger siblings and stuff, right, it's like parents, I feel like, almost need to be there depending on certain things, because
Oh, yeah.
otherwise that's a lot to kind of dump
Oh,
on
yeah.
the host of the kid's birthday. It's like they should be able to just enjoy.
Here's
Yeah.
some change of clothes.
Their,
Good luck.
Yeah.
their tell is when they hold themselves like this. Okay, well, I'll be on the
You like all
lookout.
4 of them?
Yeah.
The pinched knees.
Yeah, pinched knees. That's the tell. Okay, bye. But yeah, so we did that. Some epic pickleball that evening. Of course, what was it, Monday? Was it Monday this week? I'm like, hey, does this pain here did I either knock myself in the yard, like I hit something, or is it a bug bite, or is that pain like actually from pickleball or something?
Tennis
went
elbow.
It's still there. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. I thought it was because I was digging out that a tree stump. I don't know.
I bet it is because
It's
tennis
probably
elbow
that.
is right in. It's right in there, and it
Because it's
feels
not
like a
here.
burning
It's
sensation.
inside here, and I was kind of digging sideways with the pickaxe. I'm like,
Probably that.
but I was like, I gotta ask because then
Yeah.
if it is, he'll be like, he'll tell me, or if it's not, he's gonna like, I can't believe you thought it was that.
Well,
I
I just
feel like pickleball, you have to be really doing something wrong to do like an upper limb injury. I've heard of a lot of like lower extremity stuff
Yeah, like
because
mechanical
because
injury.
you're like going up so fast and trying to like stop on a dime, and people are busted knees and
Mhm.
ankles and stuff. But yeah, I feel tennis, the racket's heavier
and
and the ball's heavier, so you do have to put more force.
I
Obviously,
as-
it's a longer court as well. So I've had like wrist stuff where I get done playing tennis and I'm like, oh man.
my forearms were both feeling like
From the pickleball?
yeah. I think from all the like rotating that you don't typically do.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. So I was like, is this pickleball or did I just do something when I was digging up the tree stump? I wasn't sure.
Could be age.
I
don't
dug up
know.
all 26 other tree stumps along there and didn't have any problems. So I don't know why this one was any different.
All right, so quick summary for those that haven't watched last week's episode. How did the matches go?
Well,
I lost all of them. I'll be first to admit I spent a lot of time on the side. What was surprising was like when I'm playing with either one of you, I'm like, oh yeah, this is fun. And then as soon as I step off the court, I see like the stadium lights come on, the music comes out of nowhere, and like it's like when the Bulls used to come on, and then like all of a sudden the two of you start playing. It's like, cool. I'm just gonna sit back here and watch this because this is far more entertaining and far more aggressive.
yeah, I mean, Jake's aggressive at the net.
You
so
hit him
that-
with the ball,
That's part of it. Yeah.
I was standing there.
and I think you were like, yeah, it counts. I'm like,
I used to play mixed doubles in tennis, and my partner and I, our first thing was to scare the girl on the other side of the net.
so just hit him.
Yeah, exactly.
Did
Yeah,
you
because
ever-
then she never wants to play up there, and so then it's like both back, and then you're both up front, and you have control of the entire court.
Did you ever see? So for the audience that might be watching, the 2012 Olympics for the Redeem team, where Kobe Bryant came on, and the first thing he does in the finals game is he knocks out his Laker Gasol or whatever his name was, just lays him out the first play.
Yeah.
And they're on the team together when they're playing normally, lays him out, just to send a message. Is that like what you would do?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when Jake kept running up at the net, I was like, next time I'll be able to control it better, and
With his new paddle.
yeah, and I'm just gonna scare you at the net.
It was definitely different playing the two of you because
Well, yeah, it's
No,
warm up.
no
it's
offense.
warm up. Yeah.
no offense, but I pressed the net against Mike, and if he just lollipops one at me, like I'm smashing that thing.
Yeah.
But you hit it so much harder and keep it low over the net that like my reflexes really have to be like
I know.
dialed.
You're
so-
good at the net, though. I need to practice. I was practicing that next day with Mike at the net, and my problem is I keep stepping into the kitchen, and you can't hit the ball while if it doesn't bounce.
It has
if
to
you're
bounce in the kitchen,
It
right?
has to bounce in the kitchen in order for you to step into it. Yeah.
Yeah. So like that extra layer of not being able to be close to the net like you can in tennis.
Yeah.
Tennis, you can just get right up on that net. As long as you don't touch it,
Yeah.
you can smash it wherever you want to.
The next day after we played with you was like, so wait, can we hit that line or that? Like I'm still asking questions like, which line can we hit?
Yeah, for the lets and stuff like that.
I was doing better the next day though. I think you did make the comment that I was keeping him lower over the net now, and
Yeah.
so we'll keep doing it. Next time, maybe I'll be more of a challenge.
Yep. So recap: Eric beat Mike 11-4.
Yeah, you went on a tear. It was like 4-4, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Like,
Got warmed up.
Yeah. Honestly, when I was doing the little scoreboard, I was like, wow, 4-4. I don't remember it being this close. And then Eric goes on a run.
That happens though. We were talking about that too. Like sometimes when you're the server and it's all of a sudden you're just getting point. How do you break that? our very first
You
point
have to
on the
break- you
last
have to
match.
break the set.
Do you
have to
remember-
break the serve?
Do you remember that like the first point that we played on the last match when we were doing the
Oh, yeah,
tiebreaker
we
match?
just kept giving the serve away.
Yeah, but
It was
also
0-0 for like
I know.
8 points.
I know. It was just like, holy cow.
Well, not that I'm playing as fast as you guys, but when we had those friends over and we lost, and Julie's like, I can't believe we lost to them. I was like, it's just a game. So the next game we played was like to 7, or it was like a quick game, and I'm like, all right, I'm done with this. And so then I did the same thing where it was like you couldn't break the serve, so it was just I just hit essentially 7, 8, what, ace? Is that what they're called in
Yeah.
pickleball? 7 aces, and then we were done.
I think that's when I was inside building
You were
Legos.
Nice. Yeah, he wanted to give everybody else a chance.
I'm enjoying it, just so you know. But yes, I have a lot to learn still from my 9th grade PE days. So.
Well, I think you need to get the what's the other game? Badminton.
I do want to get the badminton thing.
Yeah, I want to play that too. I haven't played that since I was like.
I just got to get that. I don't know why. I should just. Well, I've got the newer paddle. They're not what you got, but I did get some nicer paddles than what because we've got Costco ones. But I would get some.
You bought some?
I have them sitting in the cart.
Okay.
I'll get the other one
Badminton
too.
too,
Badminton rackets and all that. The birdie and all that.
Now that I've seen your backyard, the slope of it, I could totally see how fun
Slip aside.
slip inside would be.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
I've got some work to do. We get a fence. We're starting to get that one side that was open. That side will be fenced here in a couple weeks.
That'll be really nice.
10 days. We start in 10 days.
So I can start practicing and
We
it'll just
start
hit
in
the
10
fence.
days. Yeah.
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 Instead of going under the hedge. Or the
Oh
tree,
yeah,
the other side.
that
Well, then I got to do that on the other side. I got to deal with that.
that part was because you're getting stabbed by that tree,
Yeah.
grabbing those.
It's
Are you-
on the list of things to do.
So let's backtrack. You mentioned a client who loves when you wear
Yes.
white shirts.
Yeah. So it's for one of my listings. I met this seller who came through, and then I went and interviewed, and she was like, "Yes, let's have you back out here." And so got back out there, and they're like, "You're the only agent that we've brought back for a second time. We want to work with you." And she was telling me, ever since I saw you that first day, you just had that white button-up shirt, and you just looked so classy. And so every time I see her,
Yeah, you have to wear it.
so I'm going there after today,
Ah, nice.
and so
Isn't
I'm
that like a fine line though? Can she be like, "Do you have any other shirts?"
I don't care.
Okay.
She won't.
She just likes that.
I mean, it's always different pants.
She just likes that it shows off his progressive performance a little more.
Yeah, exactly. I might have to step up the shirt.
We had a little running joke because I think this morning Eric's like I kind of hooked my pants or something. Like got a little
Yeah, there's a little.
like pulled a thread and it's kind of opened up a seam a little bit. It's like, oh, is that your progressive performance quads that are just kicking in there and ripping your jeans or your pants there because it's like the hole's like right there.
Yeah.
Squats.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's where that came from. And I'm like, yep, every time I see Diane, I'm gonna be in a white button-up shirt.
We had a good week though. We did our
Workday.
we did the run down there the day before, I think, with the mulch, and we were tossing the mulch over the fence. So we have a listing coming up, and it's in a condo complex. In order to be able to get to the outside yard, drove my truck up on the curb and just tossed the bags of mulch that we're going to use in the backyard over the fence.
Nice.
The next day we had our work day.
Oh, and the pea gravel.
Oh,
But
pea gravel.
Yeah. The work day, yeah. That was a bunch of cleaning and
Lights.
landscaping, replaced light fixtures, new stove.
Yeah, new stove.
We picked that up.
At least it wasn't a washer and a dryer.
Ooh, and then, after all of the mulch and stuff, my work pants are from high school. American Eagle. What's that Sweeney girl's name?
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
So
I
Got my
was getting
Sydney-
Sydney Sweeney
jeans.
vibes. I was
Good
getting
jeans.
Sydney Sweeney
yeah,
vibes.
you were. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have those American Eagle jeans from high school, and they have like red paint stains on them, but they're like acid washed color. So when I'm doing all the mulch, they look dirty. Mike's wearing like a darker one. He's like, we're going to go to the Seattle Yacht Club for lunch. And I'm like, I got dirt under my fingernails.
Me too.
Yeah. For whatever reason, he can look more presentable after a work day. Me, I'm like, I look like crap.
You looked fine, and we had a good time. And
That was funny.
Allison had.
She had a drink.
Well, yeah. So we get our orders. Like I got us 2 doubles of a Balvenie, and we know the menu's coming. It's like I don't know what she wants. We never know. It's kind of a running joke between us. And then the server shows up asking what she would like to drink. She's like, "Can I get 2 drinks?"
Yeah.
And she hadn't had her caffeine to that day, so she got a Diet Coke
Diet Coke, yep.
and some kind of a mule, and she crushed that first Coke.
Yeah.
Like it was gone
Quickly. Yeah.
very
like
quickly. And then she
water.
got another one.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. Then you
But
notice
she
how
doesn't
like
ever drink with us. I mean,
she never drinks.
she does sometimes, but like not really. And so she had a mule, and we're like, what?
Yeah,
So that was cool.
it was fun.
And then we had a closing. So we had,
Mm-hmm.
we did like a dump run and then circled back. We had a closing up in Kenmore for a client Mike's done. It's like y'all's 4th or 5th deal together.
Yeah, and he's on the lookout for something else already again. I'm like,
Yeah.
let-
I saw a cool one in Buffalo.
yeah,
that popped up.
let's. It's like we're just getting this one going, but sure, yeah, I'll look for another one. It's got just a tremendous amount of potential on this one. So, and it was right near another listing that we had last year.
Yeah.
It's like a block away.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
And they were actually basing their pricing off of the unit that we sold. So
Yeah, that was a tough one because that one went under contract and then there was a water leak, and so you have to like redo forms.
water loves us.
Yeah, we had to redo forms, and then since they had no contingencies whenever asking, but then if something new pops up, you have to redo the seller's disclosures, which then gives the buyer another 3 days to say yay or nay they want the property. So then the buyers got cold feet. So we had to
They didn't
fix
waive
that.
the right to receive one on that one.
They did waive it, but when there was the new water leak, you have to redo the 17 and resubmit it to them. So then they get the 3 days.
I thought they also waived any of that too. I can't remember now.
So that was a whole like conversation with Rob too, and I was like, shoot. Ended up, we fixed everything, and still ended up getting an extra $30,000 delta off of that first offer.
He got even more.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Without having another offer to compete with. And I remember the agent filling out my, because you get a survey after showing, and he said that my listing price was low, and I'm like, dude, you just wrote over and you didn't even have a competing offer. Like, the market was, when you go off and you come back on, it's funky, right? And so that didn't make sense, but he did it. I couldn't get anyone else to write, and he was like, I'm gonna write for $80,000 over. It's like, okay,
Cool.
Interesting. Yeah.
but yeah, my price is low.
Yeah, we had a good week.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to. But yesterday was the work day. No. I was trying to remember what we did yesterday. Felt like it was something.
Yeah, 2 days ago was the work day. Yesterday, what did we do yesterday? I don't remember.
I don't know either.
A lot of it's been kind of a weird week as well because attention's been divided into multiple different places.
Hmm. Yeah, I feel like you guys have been busy though because it seems like almost every week episode you have a closing. It seems,
Yeah, we moved up a couple of our closings.
and that's buyer or seller, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think right now there's 4 under contract. I have a closing next week. You have the condo, and then you have,
Yeah, I think I have 3.
yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, and then we have an estate that's coming up here that we have to start getting that one ready.
Hmm.
And that was one of the things I think I did drive that this week too. I think it was on Tuesday. And just the part that I can't talk about is like it was, estates are always kind of interesting because you don't really know what you're walking into.
Mm-hmm.
And I walked out of that one, there was some expectation that there was going to be some water damage and issues like that. And I can honestly say, like, this is like top 3 worst water damaged houses I've ever seen.
Hole in the roof. Yeah.
And the reason why I bring it up is while obviously we're still pretty early on in getting this one ready, just in general, the question came up was like, what do we do about this? And it isn't, the conversation immediately opens up to, well, do you try to remediate this, or do we sell it as is, or do we tear the house down? Because the cost to remediate, because of how old the house is too, like the cost to remediate is going to cost more than the cost to tear the house down, and the damage is everywhere. And at that point, it's like, do you potentially and it's been going on for years, so do you just like junk it and say, hey, you can start from scratch here? So that's a first, and well, not a first, but it's been a long time since I've had to look at one of those.
Yeah. Wow.
But you're like, I was one other house over by where I live where you're like, do I need a hazmat suit to walk into this house? Like you see horror movies where the black mold's coming up the walls, like that was it.
Stranger Things. It's like,
Gosh.
That's what it was. It kind of felt like that.
yeah, and you're just like, oh, I think I'm watching it grow live.
That's what I was channeling. Yeah, I was like, I feel like I've seen this before. It was
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
It looked like that.
That makes my skin crawl.
Yeah.
It's it's up there, another level, I'll tell you.
I've been in houses before where I've walked out and I still smell like
Oh.
the house did, and you're just like, it's bad.
Yeah,
It's like in your hair.
when certain people's homes have like an odor to it, and it's not a pleasant. Oh, because some people you walk in, you're like, oh my gosh, it
Yeah.
smells like a
Nordstrom's.
it smells like Restoration Hardware, and it's
Yeah.
amazing. Other people's homes you walk in, and it's not like something gross, but it just has a distinct smell.
It could be dog smells, it could be food,
Exactly.
it could be all kinds of things, yeah.
They just are not great hygiene people or person. I've been in some of those homes and given, maybe some of them are friends who at the time were, just in their 20s and didn't prioritize that stuff. But then I've also been in some homes of some just full-grown adults or families where I'm like, ooh, you've probably just been living in this so long that like you're numb to it. But going from outside air into this, it's really a wall of something.
Yeah.
It is we've over the episodes we've talked a lot about like physical material changes to home, but that's actually sometimes one of the things that we're actually trying to combat. It could be smoke,
Yeah.
food, various foods of different kinds, and even nothing super eclectic. It could just be that they never turn on the fan and they don't ventilate the house ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moisture.
I would say a lot of them though are like pet related.
Yeah.
Like the pets just went everywhere, and so like the carpet's got to be, you got to yank the carpet, you got to yank the carpet pad, you got to have kills all over, and then you got to put a new carpet pad, new carpet, in order just to neutralize the smell.
I was gonna ask, would that be a reason that you ever like recommend, like not just from maybe a damage or aesthetic standpoint, but recommend either like different flooring over carpet or like new carpet when you're working with, a buyer or a seller and going through, okay, these are things that should change. Just like you kind of walk into, maybe it's the carpet.
A lot of times with the sellers, we're talking about your biggest canvases, your floors and your ceilings and your walls. Those are the things that people naturally just gravitate towards, and then how you stage the space. But if we're running into a house where the carpet is tired or there's been potential pet damage, and that's like, hey, this is like knocking out 3 things, not for the price of one, but the singular change addresses 3 potential issues. Like, there's some high value return on multiple levels. So we would tend to suggest that. On the buy side though, how do you choose, how do you want to live in the home? Like this kind of LVP material super durable. If the pet has an accident, that's easy to clean up. It's neutral. It's a kind of inert. It's stable. If it's carpet, it's like, oh gosh, just if that's what you want, just heads up.
Yeah.
It's a whole other beast.
Yeah. And my brother's listing in Black Diamond, that was like one of the big things, just like all new carpet. And now that I think about it, it wasn't like a terrible smell or anything, but you definitely, when it's all staged, fresh paint, new carpet, you walk in and it's just feels and smells and
it's a new home smell. When you smell like freshly refinished hardwoods and new carpet and paint, it's like its own new car smell.
Yeah.
Well, the
Restoration Hardware should make a candle. It's just new home smell.
I have $100 like home spray.
Really?
Yeah, that I spray.
Huh. I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. Well, the place we did the work day at this week, in the 2-ish hours we were there, 3 hours we were there, this house did kind of track that spectrum from we walked in and it's dark and kind of dingy and all that, and when we walk out, like the new lights on top of things being roughly cleaned, the carpets had been replaced. We didn't change the color in the home because most of the home was one particular color. We just neutralized all the other walls to match. Huge change.
Yeah.
Cleaning the windows.
Yeah.
Was huge.
Yeah.
Place looks significantly better now.
I'm for sure gonna spray that spray in the hall.
Yeah.
Like as we're leaving, after I do photos, I'm just gonna walk in. There's no cameras because it's think like motel style. So you walk down the hall and there's doors everywhere. So it's like interior, but there's carpet and people can have pets in there. Magically, the carpet got cleaned, which we were surprised. It just happened to get cleaned like 3 or 4 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And because there was like 2 big spots, and so luckily those are gone. So now I'm just gonna grab that spray, and as I'm walking out, I'm gonna do 3, which is gonna be overpowering, but I'm not gonna be there, so, and it'll help.
Sometimes I'll take that room spray and I'll go like low to the ground so that it just
seeps into the carpet.
Just goes into the carpet.
Maybe I'll just spray them in the carpet right in front of the door. It does smell really good, but at first it's like,
I'm getting a bit of a twitch here because it reminds me of when I worked at Abercrombie and we had to walk around and spray all that terrible cologne everywhere.
when you were a model. Mike was a model.
Was not. But had to go around spraying that stuff everywhere, and it's just like your eyes watered and your head hurt being in there.
You got hired straight as a manager?
Yeah.
Just went straight to manager.
Yeah.
You didn't have to.
I'm answering yes.
I don't know. I feel like you had to start
There
out
was
as
no.
the model.
No.
Yeah, that's why he connects with the Sydney swing gang so much.
Yeah, exactly.
It's American Eagle. I was at Abercrombie. They're different. It's American Eagle.
Abercrombie's changed quite a bit, though.
Has it?
Yeah,
they're so progressive.
I stopped shopping at Abercrombie before I started working there.
What's funny is you can actually start shopping at Abercrombie again.
Wasn't it still the same like general style though,
No.
like T-shirts and?
Well, completely different, but yeah, T-shirt like not super fancy, very like casual wardrobe, but very different style, much more modern, neutral.
So not like cargo shorts and flip flops and puka shell
Like
necklaces.
they have all these kind of faded graphic like NFL team tees. Like I got like a Raiders one that's cool. They'll have some nice kind of like fun like linen matching sets if you're like going on vacation or something. They got some good stuff now.
Do they?
Yeah.
I haven't been in a long time. I looked for swim trunks there
Yeah,
like a couple of years ago.
They had a designer, creative director person come in from a previous company, came in and just totally changed everything.
Because like Abercrombie's big thing before was like whether you bought your clothes in 1999 or 2006 or like it didn't matter.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I had that graphic tee before. Yeah, you probably did.
Yeah, I definitely had that striped polo.
Yeah.
Yeah. They cut ties with Fitch is what happened.
Yeah.
Just Abercrombie now.
Oh, it is just Abercrombie. I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh, poor Fitch.
But yes, I was getting a little.
I'm
like,
Abercrombie.
I was gonna say that.
Oh, that's a good one.
On Abercrombie Fitch. That's good.
But the whole like spraying stuff, like when you're like, oh, I'm just gonna spray that stuff. I'm like, how strong is that? Oh man, it was bad.
It is strong, yeah.
Hmm.
But that's not one you can do an open house at, so it
No.
makes sense to do it.
Has to be, yeah. We have whatever we can do to make that look as good as it can.
It does look good.
Significantly
yeah.
better.
That's fun. Work days are fun. They don't sound fun, but they're pretty fun.
They are. I mean, we kind of build our target list of things that we need to get done in the home, and then we go do that, and then usually we try to get lunch or something afterwards. A little team building there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was a good week.
Yeah. Trying to think what else. Mike's headed to New York.
Yeah, I got to go to a little family memorial service thing over the weekend. So like I fly out on a red eye tonight, and I'm back on Sunday. And then I've got the boys Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Memorial is someone you're close with?
Yeah, it was my uncle and my grandmother. They actually passed away last year. But my grandfather really is like the grieving side of things, and then he's like, actually, I think I want to do a little get together for them. And my uncle has been passed now over a year, and my grandmother, she was like in October, I think. Her birthday's actually next week.
I know, I saw that.
It's on the 13th, so we'll be out there just for the weekend for that.
Gotcha.
And then Julia's taking a camping trip, so is Blair going with her?
No.
Oh.
Just one of her and her girlfriends, they're going to go. And she's like, it's just you and the boys, right? I'm like, yeah, it's going to be cool. You guys want to go dig in the yard? No? All right. I was going to throw out the idea of like, you want to chronologically watch all of Marvel? But stop at Endgame. No, Infinity Wars, Endgame, because I'm kind of done with that after that. But they'll probably be too amped. Like, I wouldn't be able to get them to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll go do some adventures. We'll come into the office.
Nice.
Come visit Uncle Eric.
Clark may work with us.
Oh, yeah. Clark's like, I want to do what you do for a living. I said, well, that's a choice. Like, I mean, there's lots of things you can choose from that you want to do when you get older. And I think he thinks that we just have fun all day. And he's right. We do. And I think that's why he wants to come work here.
Mm-hmm.
You just say, buddy, you're just, when you get older, you're going to have to find your own Eric. What it would be actually hilarious is I would love to try. I was thinking about just like if we just for, I don't know, 3 minutes just to see how long they could go and just the funny stuff that they would say. We just put your sons in each of these chairs, mic'd up, and just.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
We'd have to almost probably not be in the room because they would just sit there like that. But if we weren't in the room.
You think so?
I think so.
The other thing that I was thinking would be funny is if one of these reels that I make, have you seen those like AI generated?
Yes.
Turns them into a baby.
Yeah.
I think it would be hilarious to do one of those with you guys. I don't know how to make it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you know how to make it? Because
look it up
we've been
and
sending that stuff back and forth to each other.
It
Like,
can't be that hard because people just do it in other people's podcasts. But
Yeah.
I think that'd be funny.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
we'll do like I've been sending him the ones of like Bigfoot and some of those other ones.
Yeah. Bigfoot just telling jokes and stuff.
Or just walking through the forest, like, hey, I found this nair that these humans had, and guess I'm gonna put it on here. Oh, I fell asleep wearing it, and then he just loses all his hair.
The AI stuff is insane. It is getting like those baby ones. I mean, you can tell it's AI, but it's getting close to where it's.
Yeah, you're like.
It's not. Yeah.
Well, there was one I didn't even know it was about to be a talking baby. I just thought it was someone that was like, almost like gonna like fake interview a baby
Or like
to like be funny, and then all of a sudden it started talking. I was like, oh, this is an AI
Yeah.
thing. But it was, like you said, it was so real. I just thought they were gonna.
I keep remembering the insurance commercials from
Oh yeah,
like
E-Trade.
E-Trade, or was
Oh,
it
yeah.
the trading commercials from like 10, 15 years ago.
Forgot about
The
those.
E-Trade baby.
Those were massive, like Super Bowl commercials. It's like every year, like, what's the E-Trade baby gonna have?
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of your dad jokes from last week,
Mhm.
I heard a new good one. I meant to send it to you, but What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet?
What?
Supplies.
Oh, that's a good one. Well, my boys right now are big into the jokes, but it's like the knock knock, who's there, banana, and then he'll do it again, knock knock, who's there, banana, and then the last one is knock knock, who's there, orange, you glad I didn't say banana or something like that.
Yeah.
Nice, dude, or boo hoo.
Are they're telling you these ones, so you're like, you already know?
Do you want one that you can get him back with? So, knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting.
Boo.
Yeah. I did teach him that one.
Oh, you taught him
I taught him that one.
Dang, that one's my favorite,
That's
honestly.
I'm not.
But Ashton gets it wrong. He interrupts before he says the first. The
Oh
I
yeah.
was going to say who.
yeah, he move. Well, no, that's not.
Yeah. It's learning.
He's learning.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I had another question I was going to ask, but honestly, I forgot because of that.
Was it? Would that be hard to make then the AI baby thing of a version of us?
So, I think there's probably just an app that once I already generate the reel, I think I could probably just throw it
Feed
in
it
there.
into that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I would love to see how true to form that is.
Well, I think they're gonna make us just like fat babies, right? Like that's the whole. All of the babies have been.
I feel like they roll the clock back a little bit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Let's see. Did I tell you I used it to generate what our dogs would look like as kids?
No,
Yeah.
you didn't tell me this.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's really cool.
What do? You like feed it the picture and be like, hey, make this into a.
Yeah, and it made Oliver look like this perfect looking poised kid, and Otis was like the more wild outdoor one. Yeah, it was really cute. Like the back and forth. I'm like, holy cow, that would be cool.
No, you didn't tell me that. You have to show me that.
Yeah. I will. I'll put it so you can.
Thank you for joining us here on episode 24 of Property Pairings. I'm Donkey Kong, and that's Diddy Kong. Remember to click like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Cheers. Welcome back to episode 25.
I thought it was 24.
It is 24.
It's 24.
Wah!
Well done. You know the funny thing? I watched it today. And maybe I was thinking, oh yeah, so today's going to be 24. And then I was thinking, no, today was 25. So I watched it.
We're looking
I
at
watched our
we're
whole-
looking at that camera, by the way.
Oh, is that the one?
Yeah.